Hello! Welcome back to Puzzle Wednesday. I thought I was going to have more of a bit here. Hi, I'm Juicy, and with me on commentary tonight is... Rats?
Hello, everyone.
Hello?
You didn't introduce me.
I thought you were going to say your name like a Pokemon. I had a very long weekend. I'm here to vibe. I'm going to trip my way through both commentary and bracket and stream running, and we're all going to have a great time doing it. We're playing KuruKuru Twinkle tonight, which is, as the kids say, the thinking man's paneled upon. And as the kids, I mean me, the 31-year-old man. This game is a bit of a hoot. It is, as we learned in our sessions before bracket, deeply volatile. So we're kicking the round count up to first to 5. But it is a panel game with a 2x2 movement cursor and literally no stop time. So if you hit the top of your board, done. Next round, which is a tournament organizer's dream.
Truly.
But you play this game a lot more than I do. You want to talk about it a little bit before we get started?
Yeah, sure. So this is as Juicy mentioned, it's a panel game with a 2x2 cursor, which introduces surprisingly weird stacking rules. So we also have a different clear rule from panel. So instead of match 3 orthogonally, it's match 3 contiguous, like Puzzle Tyson or Puyo. And since it's like a 2x2 cursor, as you're trying to make chain shapes or you're trying to draw lines of girders, it's very common to basically make accidents on your board to disrupt yourself, which gives this game like a really panicky, really fast-paced sort of feel. But because it's also a 2x2 cursor, you can move more pieces, twice as many pieces as a normal panel cursor. So your ability to control your board is actually much greater than in other panel games, which I really appreciate because otherwise the game would be pretty survivable. I mentioned line clearing before. So we have a couple different piece types. We have the typical colored pieces that you're trying to match 3 contiguous with. You get girders. You draw a line with a girder, and it's going to fall and crush everything underneath. Whenever you crush stuff with a girder or you perform chains, in fact, I think if you perform a combo as well, you'll send over a little bit of garbage.
Mm-hmm.
All of these things sends over lines of garbage according to your character's damage pattern. And in your damage pattern are typically colored pieces, girders, and unclearable garbage blocks that can only be crushed by girders. A bunch of the different characters have different attack patterns. We have a soft ban on the Tomy Pirate tonight because one of our save states doesn't have that character anyway, and the other save state, or his damage pattern is just like a little too.
It's kind of mean.
Too mean. So we're not playing with him tonight. There's also a groove select or a it's in troubleshooting Tuesday Night Mystery. There's also like a groove select where you select a different spell. And there's a bunch of different ones for shuffling your board. There's actually a stop time spell, which I find very very
helpful.
Funny. They're like, no, we don't have stop time except for when you do. As you clear pieces, you also gain magic meter. So you can use your stop time early, then do a bunch of chaining and hopefully build enough magic so that way later in the game you can cast it again. All the different spells consume a different amount of your magic meter from my understanding. So some of them you get to use more often than others. Stop time predictably consumes your entire magic meter. So I'm looking forward to tonight. This game's got a lot going on. It feels huge for a game that lasts like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just got a lot of cool stuff in it. If you're familiar with match 3 sandwich form, or like match 3 stairs, I think you'll be right at home playing this game, because it, like, low key, like your stacking games are better practice for this game than conventional panel games, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
A little bit of navigating with the cursor before things start to feel right, but
mhm.
we're going to segue into actual bracket. Tip your waitress tonight. Masa's running the clipboard, and we're going to get right into it. If you're not on the Discord, get in there. That's where our match calls are. That's where our match codes are going to be blah, blah, blah. And let's get right into it. First stream match is going to be Rats versus Nightshine. Yar.
Oops. Yar.
Pour one out for the pirate who is not legal right now.
Yeah. Let me get my game going here. I forgot that if you have the save state, you may benefit from booting your game first and then loading the save state. Just be aware of that. Okie dokie. I've made a lobby.
You got something for me?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I will also say, and maybe this is all something bad in panel, but this game does not allow me to mash clears when I panic, which is arguably a good thing. Even if it's bad for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Though, in sheer quantity, I've not played a panel game that gives you accidental clears as much as this does on drawing new lines.
Mm-hmm.
That part's hilarious. All right. I'm in there.
Hell yeah. Oh, baby. The baby can be very funny. The Kabuki dog is Roderick's favorite from my memory.
Are you player 2 side?
I'm on player 1 side.
Okay. Who'd you pick again?
I usually like to play the Scorpion Lady.
I'm trying to see if I'm going to be brave enough to mention the other character name tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell.
I don't have in-game chat. Nightshine. You
want to be doing the yellow for difficulty-wise. I didn't know you could turn in-game chat off. I might do that soon.
When I type in-game chat, it crashes my emulator.
That's funny.
It's actually yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Choose that mystery, 3 buttons. You get a spell on triangle.
Yep. Yeah, so there's a bunch of them. You see how it says stars times 6 or whatever? That means that it's going to cost you 6 stars. The spell that Nightshine selected, I don't think you can cast that one right away.
There's like, the only one that I've opted so far is there's a couple damage management ones. Like you get a girder on command, you erase girder or permanent damage blocks. And like, I'm not, a lot of people will call me out. I am not God's strongest panel to pawn player. So I need as many get out of jail free cards as possible. On the theoretical side, Rats' damage is deeply polarized in the fact that it is all X and blocks and girders. But it should allow you that out. It's just tough. And yeah, we did first to 5 because rounds in this game go blistering fast. The girder is an ultimate get out of jail free card, but you're gonna oh my gosh, crazy ass fortune. You're gonna find it's really, really tough to actually get an entire horizontal line going. You almost need to like set up a girder above or beneath on a column you want to rotate into just so it doesn't potentially mess up. But making chains with more intent than like a 2, y'all are sickos. It does kind of no, like I could see it, especially you kind of got like a sandwich form going on. But seeing that in the heat of the moment, in the panic that is panel to pawn style movement, ugh.
Yeah, it is really spooky and difficult.
Okay.
When I was playing with Roderick, we had to I had to really nail that, because Roderick is sending,
it's a big surprise.
Doing the damage, yeah.
And this is not to say Night Shine's positioning is bad. It's not. But it's just not fast enough to react to what Rats is going to send out. We're already done here. We already would have run through a first to 3 in less than a minute. But from a backseat driver position, oh, I see the Puyo chains now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
We got the red trigger on Rats. Gonna just cash that in. It's gonna be a really interesting 5 chain. Oh no, Green's connect. That's a 6, and she's girder setup, so she's deeply safe. Okay, we finally have a hot match here. Nightshine cast in the girder. We're still kind of in the dimension. We're accepting a lot of damage.
All right, GG's.
But we got a little bit out of the pain dimension. There is a grow button, yes. That should be on R1. But this game's just tough. It probably is. So we're expecting a very, very short Puzzle Wednesday tonight.
Yeah, we're all going to bed on time tonight.
For sure. Maybe if I can...
I don't think all of our matches are going to be quite that polarized. Though whoever's playing against Roderick, my apologies. Roderick makes this game look very easy.
Okay, I'm playing against Chris.
You got a match code for me?
Not yet. I'm updating scoreboard edit first. Lost connection to host. Okay, let me get that put together. Net play. There we are. Let me wait before you join.
Wait. Okay, you got it. Oh,
got a state.
Yeah. Yeah, the save state is much more convenient, I feel.
I almost booted up the magical drop F save state on accident.
Incredible. So you're in?
Yes, I'm good to go.
Okay, cool. So what character speaks to you? GC?
What is this?
What, the eggplants?
Yeah.
They're penguins, but they're also eggplants. Also,
if I look at it sideways, I could pretend this is Pequena.
That damage pattern is low-key really annoying.
I'll
because
take that.
you get one of each color, right? But in order to get a line from your opponent's garbage, you have to receive 3 lines. That's the only way you'll get enough girders to draw the line. And then dassing them all over is really kind of annoying. Because it's really far to move all those. And then you have to separate them and realign them. It's really quite annoying. I don't know if I like the 3 wide over the 2 wide. Roderick might have more of an opinion. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure something out.
Having
what
unclearable blocks is also pretty good.
what
So you
BIOS
might
am I
wanna-
using? I have not changed BIOS in months. Year even.
Yeah, I usually just slam auto.
Yeah. Let me
Ooh, crash.
I had to go back and check what I'm actually using.
Oh, I see.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna close session. Crashes.
NTSC Japan is 1000.
Yeah,
Then
I'm on auto detect.
Yeah. The 1001 shouldn't boot a Japanese game, should it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Anyway, let me get a session back up really quick.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
How you doing, chat? Oh. How you doing, chat? You hanging in there? Do I need to wait
Yes.
before I hop in?
Gotta
Okay,
get
so
back
do
to the thing. Gotta not click magical draw. Okay.
Mesmerized by the wallpaper? Yeah, we sure do have quite the wallpaper. Roderick, you're not
Okay.
gonna share with the class?
I think, are we good to go?
Looks like you're good. Roderick, you know you can't have that unless you're willing to share with the whole class. I feel like all the characters are all pretty solid. Like across the board. The pirate is definitely like a little overbearing, but then we are picking the difficulty, so please pick yellow. You will regret it if you pick another color. And then this is your what spell you want. Yep. Do not pick blue.
Blue sucks.
Blue is I don't want to use magic. Oh, brother. Dark green is pretty good though. Yeah.
Yo, I'm a lobster.
He is very funny. I think I played this character a bit with Roderick. His chaining animation's like really funny. All right. Chris is looking a little under pressure. We have these spires in columns 1 and 6. Dealing with them is like a real challenge in this game because in order to actually access any of that, like you have to dash all the way up, and then you're like your first mash removes 2 from the top, right? But like you have to keep dashing it over. So that way you can continue like removing pieces off top your board. It like sucks. It's really difficult. Okay, we're starting to get chains out of Juicy. Chris looks in peril. Okay, he's spending his stop time in order to hopefully work on this board. Not able to find a chain during stop time. We do have girders on the field, but nothing in columns 3 and 4, which makes it very difficult to drop the board. All right, Juicy. Juicy was working on a chain. He's got like this yellow trigger, but he ate one of his reds. So now he's got a yellow trigger. Oh, but he just ate his dark blue. Okay, wait. Oh, I see the vision. He just needs to move this purple into place. No, he moved it away. Okay, wait. He's scheming. Oh, the easy 3 chain. Yep. And you see the pressure. Juicy sent only a 3 chain. It sends 4 lines to his opponent. Juicy, the column 6 is so scary. And whenever you lose, the lobster makes a funny face, which I really appreciate. He gets all serious and reveals himself as like kind of a handsome man or something.
You know, as one does.
Funny. As one does. As one is. GC
I love
is
lobster.
almost at death. He's at top board. Okay, he does protect column 1. Column 1 and 6. Pretty terrifying for GC. I don't know what his spell is.
Stop. Oh my
Chris
god.
did not spend stop time, which he really needed, I feel, to survive in that situation. Okay, 2-chain out from Chris. Oh, look at this great 2-chain from Chris. I actually thought it was going to be a 3-chain with like a skill extension, but the pace of the clears in this game are much faster than panel to pawn. So like your ability to make chains, like skill chains, is like greatly diminished. It's very hard. Okay, Chris cashed in stop time. He's got a stairs set up in center board, but he's about to die. Okay, he eats it, but it's totally fine. Juicy! I was not looking. He was a little vulnerable in column 1. Oh, we're mashing that grow button. Juicy's actually got a decent chunk of girders on his field. He could consider trashing his board or waiting for his opponent. Play a little tanky Sendy. So this is the central puzzle of the game. When you're drawing, you have to lower part of the girders in order to make a line. If Juicy just lifts it up, you see how it doesn't draw a line? That's very difficult. You actually don't have to sweat the scoreboard, Juicy.
I'm doing it.
It keeps track on the screen. You're 3-3. One of my many things I like about this game is, as a game, it's also fairly easy to run. Okay, 2-chain spam coming out from Juicy, but he's at a top board and he's got to figure out. Okay, he manages to live, but just barely. Chris is cashing in stop time. Got a big combo. He would like to draw a line here. He's got a bunch of girders on his field. I don't know what the plan is. A little bit of panicking, maybe. And Juicy, now on match point. Black Cyclone saying, I need a plush of the lobster. And you know what? I don't blame him. Chris accidentally cashing in his magic, which I feel that. I did that like a bunch of times in practice earlier today. I was doing a little bit of friendly scrimming with Juicy so that way we could make sure all our homework is done. Okay, Juicy with the 3-chain. But now he's at top board. He's got to figure out a way to protect column 6, but it doesn't matter. Chris is already dead.
This game is stressful. God damn. GG's, dude.
GG is... You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Is that however stressful you think this is, it gets way harder. This is the normal pace. There's like a couple difficulty levels above where we're at.
Again, I believe that.
I actually feel like the higher difficulty levels are almost not necessary. The pace of the game is just quite significant. Like, it's very fast.
All right, we got Roderick and Digi up next.
Also, if you need any help loading states, I encourage you to load your chosen save state before making the lobby.
It helps.
It does help. I promise. Right, I'm hopping into Roderick's lobby.
About to do the same.
I'm connecting to host. I just
Maybe
got that ducky.
someday.
Timed out. Ooh, interesting. Is this the right lobby code? 4427B53.
I'm wondering why it's lowercase.
Oh, you would think it should be uppercase?
It never gives lowercase or letters. Rodney, did you write it down by hand? Yes, you did.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
All right, let's try that again.
I am spectating.
Just make the guess on what the problem is accusatorily, and it's like, yeah. Immediately a new code comes out with it capitalized.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you, buddy. All right, I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It looks like Digi's in. You're selecting our characters and our spells. I think I put a little cheat sheet of the spells. It's only somewhat accurate in the troubleshooting channel. I do strongly believe that green is probably the power you want.
I think, is that the time stop or is that the auto girder?
Dark green is the time stop.
Okay, if
It's
light
just like-
or regular-ish green will give you a girder on command, and I feel like that's a really great beginner one.
Yeah, true.
Because get out of jail free under any it roulette slots your like placement of the girder, and you can get an unfortunate draw where it spawns at the bottom.
Yep.
But the opportunity is everything.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. All right. Roderick,
Oh, they sound
posting victory on the strength of 2 chains.
I'm sorry.
We got a 4.
I
No
hate
way
that.
he gets the 5.
That's a 6. That's nuts. Also,
wow, he had the 2 extensions.
I hate how
That's so...
the penguins sound like your VHS tape unraveling.
Incredible.
Tell me I'm wrong.
It's not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, buddy.
It's just like the death spiral fast forward before the tape really ejects from the casing.
Oh, Roderick's so greedy.
Wow, big surprise.
Oh, he found a way out of it that did not... His whole board is girders. He's just like, you know what, man? I'm fine. No big deal.
That was somewhat of the concern for tonight. Like, this is a hard game to sight read, but...
Yeah, oh, for sure.
We're out here. We're having a fun time with it still.
Yeah. And I feel like if you've done your homework... If you've done your homework about, like, about chain forms, like, the game is not that challenging. Like, you just build sandwich. You'll be fine. It's a great
That's
game.
true.
So, like, Roderick's ability to build sandwich, just, like, I'm slamming the 3 or 4, is pretty difficult for most people to deal with, without spending magic or without, like, slamming a girder.
Yeah, he's throwing kill
really...
damage out.
Yeah. And, like, when your opponent sends you garbage in this, you have to react. You don't get a chance. You don't get an opportunity to just chill. Oh, did you with a great girder?
Oh, hell yeah.
He's choosing life.
It's tough.
Especially in this situation, because, like, Digi has to accept garbage from Oh, he spent magic to clear the garbage blocks. That's a great use of magic there. Because otherwise you would have to wait for more garbage from Roderick in order to get girders. You see how there's two types of damage. There's the unclearable stuff, and then there's stuff from the bottom of your board. You receive stuff from the bottom of your board from chains and combos. But the stuff from up top, that stuff comes from crushing stuff with girders. So there's an interesting like push and pull with the different damage types.
Oh, we had a hot match there, but like Rodney's pressure is kind of unreal.
Yes. Yeah, no, that was a truly heroic round from Digi. I expect Digi to have a great losers run through bracket here. Alrighty.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
How we doing?
Let me see if I can beat you to the punch.
You know what? You probably can. I'm still working on scoreboard.
You would need to adjust the scoreboard?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Scoreboard.
Do power clears count toward anything? They sure do. If you make combos, I want to say like even like a 4 might send a line. It's just that like you don't want to like feed your opponent too many girders, and then like let them just sort of chill. Which is why like poking with combos is not really a great idea. You would rather send like 7 lines of garbage all at once. Juicy's picking his spell. Still on Crabman. Is light green the girder? The instant girder? That's probably better for you. Yeah.
That's not an instant girder, but I'll take it.
Okay. Big damage.
Ah.
What an animation.
We're just gonna... I'm not gonna scoreboard juggle on this one. You can see the screen. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they understand.
I'm in the dimension right now.
You're in the dimension?
The suffering dimension.
Don't notice I'm greeting.
Okay. I would never. I would never match during your greed. I would still lose! No! I saw it! Stop hitting me!
Stop it! It's mean.
I hate you.
You hate me? Hate's such a strong word.
Oh, fuck.
Can you send me some garbage?
No, fuck you.
Actually, I take it back. You can not do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Get me out!
Hate to see it. Shit. I'm just sending my whole field. Like, you can just have it.
Okay.
GG's.
I can't be mad because, like, I've not played this game in well over a year and a half.
Oh, sure.
But I'm a little mad because I can kind of see between the lines. So I'm like, I see everything that I'm not doing right.
GG's. Yeah, I would say Roderick and I did play some pretty extensive sets of this game.
I'm always gonna be deeply shocked by that.
So like once you like see the vision, it's pretty cozy. It's a pretty fun game. Roderick's got the real panel finesse though.
Mm.
So he's definitely a player to watch out for. But I'm really interested to see Spacey. I want to see how Spacey plays.
There's Spacey signs up for some of the most off the beaten path titles.
Uh-huh.
And that always intrigues me a little bit. Okay, let's join the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, it looks like they're already in game. Oh,
y'all need to calm down.
Oh, there it goes. Hell yeah.
All right.
Now Roderick just needs to hit that circle. Yeah. Oh, the mirror match, huh? Okay. I'm in. I'm definitely invested here. Basically doing a little bit of poking, but I don't know if that's actually going to deter Roderick. A little 3-chain from Roderick, so that's certainly enough to give Spacey girders to potentially make some pretty good clears. But Roderick's pressure certainly piling up here. Big combo. Let the panic begin.
Uh-huh. Okay, so why is Spacey's girder or anything? Oh, is that the time stop?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of quiet, the time stop sound.
I'm just like, nothing's clear. What's going on?
Roderick has a pretty easy girder here, but he has to not greed. Okay, he spends stop time. So that way he can like avoid greeting. Flattens out his board. Sends over the girder damage, and he's actually got more than enough girders to actually do it again. So I wouldn't be surprised.
He needs to filter them to the top of his stack, though. Okay, never mind. True. Doesn't need to do shit.
Right, Roderick looks like he's setting up for a right hand, the right side sandwich here. So what's the plan here? Oh, I think I see what's going on here. A little bit of discomfort, but we have the 4-chain, which is usually enough to put a lot of opponents to bed. But Spacey's probably not not respecting the damage. So yellow magic is bad because you can't use it instantly. Let's say, I don't know if bad is the word I would pick, but you have to live long enough to get the magic to use it. And since this game is pretty lethal, it's kind of spooky, right? Okay, Spacey's damage arrived first, so... Oh, okay. Spacey did spend stop time, but we have to finish the girder before we die. Oh, thank God. Do we have another chain? Not quite. We do have the 2-chain. Getting the 2-chain off of the girder is like a pretty stable thing. You'll see a lot of strong players do. It's just not that hard to achieve. And the benefits to your damage are not insignificant.
Rodney wiped out more material than, or more girders than actual damage, though. I don't know that's going to help him at this point.
Yeah, he only sent like 2.5 lines of overhead garbage to Spacey, and Spacey's got enough girders to like just clear it. So I don't really feel like it's really threatened by that. Ooh. Now remember, Roderick is out of stop time, so in kind of a bad position. All the resources in the wrong place, which is really not how you want it to go. And Roderick queuing up a 2-chain here with some extensions. Roderick's trying to scheme further madness here. Ooh, doesn't get the skill extension, but it's so much damage.
Oh my gosh. I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Like, that really did not feel like Rodney's round to win.
Unfortunately for Spacey, I think it started a clear while at top board, and damage was still arriving. When that happens, I don't think that you can cash in a spell if you're in a clear animation, so you just like instantly die.
Yeah.
It's really rough.
Okay, 5-chain. Still a lot of damage incoming. Are we getting? We are getting the girder in time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus a massive red. Just for good measure.
We'll see if Roderick is. We'll see if Roderick is watching.
Okay.
He spends stop time. Oh, what is he doing here?
He's lowering it a touch.
He's scheming on a 3-chain here.
I mean, okay. It wasn't going to be a 3 because the blues don't clear, so the greens are not going to align correctly. But you know what? He's fine.
I see.
I can't judge him harshly. I mean, I can, but like different reasons.
For different reasons.
Yeah. We love Rodney. He's great.
We do love Roderick. The 5, not quite able to get the 6. We need... Okay. Spacey just barely survives. At top board, we really need to cash in magic. Yep, there we go. And we managed to clear all the way over in columns 5 and 6. It's really the end of the girder match that's the real challenge. And Roderick with the 3-chain off of the girder. Great optimization of damage. And Spacey's so in peril. Not enough magic.
Rodney moving on to winners finals. GG's.
I love looking at TO desk and GG's. This game is hard. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
This game is out here. You know, like this is a knife fight. You know,
absolutely.
Like, your life is ending.
Let's get out of there. Before we move on, stop! You're spoiling it. All right, we're almost through May. If you're here on the 21st, wave at the screen. You're on it right now. We're playing KuruKuru Twinkle. Totally didn't forget the name mid-bracket. Coming up next week, we've got Soldam, which is a game of basically Falling Blocks Reversey It's a lot of fun. And you're trying to essentially convert your pieces between red and blue. Player one gets is player one gets blue clear and player two gets red clears?
I think player one is red.
Yeah. Okay. It's a great time, and honestly, it's a little bit topical because I don't know if you've been paying attention to what the City Connection account has been putting out, but they are releasing a number of old, this is Jalico prototypes that never made it to market, which includes the NES and Famicom port of Soul Dam. So we're going to have a new way to technically play this soon. We could theoretically run NES Soul Dam here.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, yes, we could. June 4th, Podo. Rats, I'm tagging you in on this one.
Okay, so Podo is superficially similar to Puzzle Bobble. It's a hexagon matching game where pieces get pushed into the board from the top. However, instead of shooting the pieces into the board, they drop down from above. Chris is asking, is it on Fightcade? It is on Fightcade. You can play it on Fightcade right now. You pilot the piece as it slides down the board. And then you make matches that way rather than shooting them into your board. Dropped pieces drop garbage directly into your opponent's board from the top, filling in gaps. This is relevant because the primary way you actually deal damage is by making combos. So you have to greed really hard on building combos greater than 4. For every piece above 4 that you clear in a single clear, you send over a line of push damage. So you can imagine if you make like a 7 or 8, you're sending 4 lines worth of garbage to your opponent. And it's really intense pressure. But you can protect yourself by watching for those holes and then just sending a drop instead. It's a really, really novel game that I feel like it inspired Puzzle Bobble, but if memory serves me correctly, they're only separated by about 6 months in terms of release dates. So Taito would have to have been working very fast to clone this game. But I think you'll really enjoy it because it's quite different from Puzzle Bobble.
All right, June 11th, we're back with Hamster Scramble. Speaking of Puzzle Bobble, this game definitely draws from that as well. It's, got a little bit of my platform fighter in your Puzzle Bobble. Essentially, you have 2 halves of a board. Your upper half looks pretty conventional. It's what you'd expect from a Puzzle Bobble like, but your lower half is a platform segment where you have to actually run around and pin down your RNG as it scrambles across the level. And alternatively, you can hop into your opponent's platform side, steal their RNG, or just punch them in the face if you feel like it. It's certainly a time, but we've definitely had some fun running this one. Went on the back burner for a little bit, but bringing it back for a bit. And June 13th is Gyakuten Puzzle Bancho. And this is a Puyo's Puyo-like, essentially a match 3 color game. But I want to say it almost takes a little bit more, not inspiration, but definitely something similar to Puzzle Fighter in the sense that a lot of this game, the first interaction is not real. It's all about playing through your garbage and making wild-ass comebacks from the brink. And especially with some pieces that take 2 times to clear, you can erase, you can melt through disadvantage state through butter like a hot knife. It is crazy. It is funny. Game has a ton of style. And we hope to see you there. That's going to be it for our upcoming games. But we already have a lot more stuff planned out in advance. If you go ahead and check our Discord, we're usually month and a half to 2 months ahead on events. So on top of that, we do tournaments clearly, and we stream and VC a lot of games. It's a good time. Just drop in. Anyway, back to business. Where are we at? It could be Winter Smiles. It could be Masa telling me to just lose already. We'll never truly know. However, I'm getting a 1 on Discord, which means it's probably time for me to lose. I gotta play against Digi. So it's time for everyone's favorite. We're back with Juicy Losers.
Juicy losers at a time like this?
It's me.
In this economy?
Juicy, the loser. No, I'm not going to be that mean to myself. In this economy, I can't afford to lose.
True.
Let me get the game up. Create session.
Mm-hmm. You should just narrate every single menu option you select.
I have 3 save states in my Duck Station folder. It's for KuruKuru Twinkle, Magical Drop F, and Pack Attack. But we're booting up. We're booting up the Kuru Twinkle one. Code's in the Discord. I'm ready. We're doing the thing. Right here. Right now.
That's true. Just imagine the prize money at stake. We have so much prize money at stake. By which I mean nothing. This is just for the love of the game, really. Are you still a lobster? A crab?
I'm feeling pretty lobster coated.
Mm-hmm. The lobster can be annoying.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
I have no idea what Digi selected. No idea. Alright, Juicy's up to something. Okay, big combo. They just got a bit more material on board to work with, and able to get a girder quite fast. Oh, your magic blows up all the girders on the screen?
I guess so.
That's funny.
Oh,
I don't know if
gosh.
that's any good, but...
Yeah.
It's kind of funny watching Digi like learn this game, because I feel like whatever discomfort he initially had, it's like over. He's like looking pretty good, I feel. Like he's scheming on this chain here. Yeah. We're just doing some 2-chain stuff, but ooh. Oh, okay. Digi does get the girder. She will need to live. And also the 2-chain extension.
Oh, God.
Juicy really needs to pop. Oh, he already popped magic. He had no magic. Imagine being allowed to play this with only the character that matches your zodiac sign. Joke's on you, I already do. Oh my god, what is Juicy doing over here? What's he thinking?
I don't know.
He looks
My
dying.
brain is dying.
He looks dead. I will say that like the fear that this game will put you into, because it will just kill you. It does not care what you think about it. It is here to just kill you. Juicy's at top board, but he's got a lot of material. The thing is that the girders are so hard to line up here. Okay, he explodes all the damage blocks, but he's still stacked up in a column. Okay, wait. Okay, if Digi sent any garbage right now, it'd be so bad for Juicy. He's got plenty of girders, so maybe he can find something here, but... Oh, but...
I cannot read my chains at all.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. He has the Kenshiro face. Love that. That's why I like this character. Okay.
Incredible. That's all it takes.
I know what I'm about.
I don't quite see what Digi's cooking just yet. He does find a 2-chain, but it seems kind of incidental. But Juicy's not respecting column 6, so...
I'm not cooking nothing. GG's. This game asks for so much brain power.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving along. What do we have queued up? Rats versus Rodney. We're in winners finals now.
I beat him.
Already? You know I'm not the one putting the scores in.
It's important.
It's important?
It's important.
To lie? Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's important that you're the one who makes the lobby, you know?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought you were trying to just like score a corner. It's like, yeah, I won.
Listen, I'm gonna need a moral victory here.
Well, you know, best of luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Okay, so this is going to be the only off-character pick in all of top 3, it looks like. What's the deal with the Empress Scorpion Lady? She actually does a lot of, like, center board open, and then the walls are damaged. And it looks like that should be easy to navigate, but it really does not feel that way sometimes. But also, I'm just bad at movement in this game, so my values judgment is not important. Okay, Rat's patching up another potential girder setup here. Maybe? Oh, okay, there it is. Still leaving a good chunk of damage. Rodney doing in return. A little bit of 2-chain on both their ends here. No one's cashed in the magic, and we actually have a pretty good stockpile of stars. Like, this is rough. What do you do with this much stuff? Especially all that you can't use. We got 3-chain from Rats. We need to... How do you get out of this?
Oh. Oh, I was a little slow in the draw with the girder situation. That's what you get.
I barely saw a way out. Okay. Gonna shift the trigger around. We got oranges for Rat's main chain. Nope, not quite. Funny 5-chain with a sound effect I've not heard yet. Okay. Time stop on Rats' side. This is not impossible to deal with. We're gonna not girder in time. Are you greeting?
I was greeting.
Yeah, sure. Do whatever you
Listen,
want. I'm not your dad. Who gives a shit?
You gonna judge me for greeting?
In a game
Wednesday?
in a game like this, yes, absolutely. This is no man's land. What do you think you're doing out here?
Greeting.
Okay. But if Rodney stays locked in for the entire match and doesn't go extra, if he's not hanged by his own hubris, then I'm getting you shit. So you better hope he drops around to his own nonsense.
Well, there you go.
Nope, that was an earnest win. He didn't lose because he was stupid. He lost because you were good.
You know what? I'll take it. You know what? That's fine.
There's a compliment buried in there. Sick 5 chain. Rat's prepping girder. Gonna take out a good chunk of the board. And just gonna take that round wholesale. Is it not worth greeting beyond a 5 chain, or is that just kind of where the limit feels safe?
That's where I usually end up. Roderick can go further than that, but...
Okay, Rodney with the girders, wiping out most of his board and damage, so a lot of his remaining material is going to be used. Never mind. More damage is gonna... Jeez, that's rough. That girder felt like it should have been shifted up a handful of rows here. But Rats is... Okay, getting out of jail a little bit. We're on probation. God bless this MIDI panic music. It makes me feel like we're back in Unstack.
Oh, Unstack.
Oh, Unstack.
You know, you're not a good game, but you sure are the game.
You know what I'll say? I think it's good. Okay, okay. We almost greeted for an extra line of girder. Rodney managed getting a 4-chain with the skill tacked on at the end there. But Rats can kind of just accept this next girder line without much effort or reshuffling. Okay, Rodney's spending his time stop. And trying to shuffle for a combo in between there. Greens are going to go into purples, are going to go into oranges. Maybe could have finagled the yellows, but, you know, we're not complaining. Rats is going to have nearly top out board damage here. And we're in a 3-3 situation. We have blues as the main base chain. Gonna have to drop more resources to extend off of that. Not a lot of reds either. So, purples into oranges? Question mark? Just gonna take... There it is. So 4-chain, but we get a couple extra power chains off of skill inserts there. And the girder lead is going to give Rats a commanding lead because she has not had to spend any of her magic resources yet, and that's huge. Damage accept there, not looking great. You got straight up 2.5-ish lines, but whatever, Rodney's more dead. Rat's threatening match point. So we're maybe in for an upset here. Girder situation's a little awkward for both players, honestly. Rodney having to spend his time stop early again. But we're going to cash out a lot with that set of girders. And it's not like he's not going to be sent more almost immediately. The vaguely double-edged sword of Ratz's character is that you're never going to be hurting for girders. But we are racking up a lot of the X blocks here. Rats catching in time stop, raising the board. Oh, we checkerboarded it a little bit, and 4-4. Little rush 3. Might set Roderick off guard. Rats, she's spending time stop early. But, you know, game 9 is a scary place to be, so I can't blame her. Okay. Rodney has a lot of X's there. You better get them out of the way soon. He still does not raise girders all that high, which I get not wanting to mess it up, but like his cache of usable resources is small. We have a 1-6 situation here, and Rats is going to be moving on to Grand Finals, winner's side.
Oh. That was hard fought. Oh my god. Thank you so much for playing, Roderick. That was a lot of fun. Good grief. I'm definitely vibrating over here.
Alrighty then. Let's see what we're doing. Has Nightshine and Chris happened?
They are in match, I think. And we're currently waiting for them to resolve. And then the winner of that match, where we have a linear bracket of Spacey Soundy versus the winner of that match, and then advancing through losers. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to chill for a second.
These
you
things
play
happen.
some bumper music, or you want to regale us about your favorite puzzle game?
Well, you know, it's slightly, ever so slightly off the schedule slide for this week, but June 18th, that's my birthday. I'm getting out a lot of personal information today. And as such, we are playing my favorite puzzle game, and 90% of the reason this server exists, Mr. Driller G. Mm-hmm. I like it. It is a game that is arguably more action game than puzzle game, but you need to be able to understand and read boards to even stand a chance. It's a funny time. Rune and I had a 10-minute round one time. It was very funny. So
that's fantastic.
We got to look. We got to pay the tax just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit. We got Spacey, Soundy, and Nightshine queued up finally.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the lobby code Yeah.
Understood.
There may be some BIOS issues. We're gonna find out.
A lot more than usual
Okay.
this time.
Yeah. But the remaining matches, I feel like we're gonna have a few good ones. I'm really excited for losers round 4 for sure, because I feel like Digi just had to like hit his stride. Like if your first match, I'm sorry, if your second match is against Roderick, and you're like, I've never played this game before, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like that's a hard opponent to learn.
That's the
stuff
deep
from
end.
in bracket. Yeah, for sure.
But sometimes you just end up in the deep end.
Mm-hmm. That's sort of the cool thing about bracket, I think, is that like you get to encounter players at a bunch of different skill levels. It's a little bit different than like attending a major tournament, because at a tournament, at a big girl tournament, you're bound to run into like just strong players. But here it's a little more casual. You have an opportunity to meet players at your skill level, and then after the bracket, you can hit them up for games, or you can do your losers run and meet player in case you get jump scared like in your first match. Like that's one of the cool things I like about the double elimination format. Is just it lets you keep playing, but not for too long, All right, looks like Spacey put up the lobby.
Okay. Let's make our way in there.
Alrighty. Spacey respecting the meta. So once upon a time, Roderick cleared the game on hard and sort of like defined the meta as being about this character and time stop as like the default, like fairly strong pick. So it's not uncommon to see people slam this character. This damage from Nightshine, I don't know if it's going to be consequential or not. Like it's a lot of girders to send your opponent. But if you let your opponent send you garbage and then you crush it all, Nightshine cashing in the girders a little early. We're going to be holding on to this unclearable garbage for a little while. You really don't want to have this stuff on your board. Like, obviously, it sucks to just have, but it also prevents you from accepting more lines. So that way you can... Oh, he's got the all clear, unclearable garbage magic. That's probably a good choice if he's going to be receiving it all the time from his character. But I was going to say, like, playing a little bit of tanky Sendy with this character, who sends a lot of girders, seems pretty okay. It seems like a thing you might want to do. Spacey looks in trouble. We have time stop going, so we can use that to hopefully live. Okay, we just barely get it out in time. We have a 2-chain. Unfortunately, the stuff coming in from the ceiling, not enough. But you see, like, Nightshine's character has already fed Spacey another line. Spacey just has to spend the time to build it. I'm getting some incidental 2-chains too, which is kind of funny.
Rodney
no
saying,
magic available for...
Ooh.
You think it's bad in his mech?
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know if the game is optimized enough for damage patterns And low key, I'm not excited for that moment anyway.
Nah, I get that.
I, you know, I am beginning to think that drop patterns are a bad puzzle concept. Actually don't think they're very good.
I was gonna say, were you gonna
Okay.
elaborate?
Yeah, because like your character should affect how your game plays, not how you're like. Usually they're like totally uninteractive, your opponent's drop pattern, or there's not enough counterplay to make it worth it as like a mechanic. And most of the games I can think of with a character meta, I like a lot of the times the community is like trying to fix the game. You know what I mean? Like they're picking mirror rules, they're banning characters, they're doing all this stuff to make up for the fact that it's just not very good for the health of the game.
No, I get that. I don't think there's enough points of articulation in most games' character metas of like not have a singular best.
Yeah. Spacey with a very fast girder. Not able to get a 3-chain off of the girder, but it looks like, I imagine Nightshine's gonna be sending garbage off the magic, no? No, I guess not. Huh. Oh, the skill chain from Spacey's. So cool. Nightshine sending over the girder damage. Nightshine, or Spacey having to cash in the magic. And finding a chain as well. Being out of magic is pretty rough, but since Nightshine's character is already fed another girder worth, I think we're probably fine. No, we're not. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
No, we're fine.
Okay. We're fine.
Just barely.
I'm panicking. Are you panicking? I'm panicking. Oh my god.
No, I'm not.
Nightshine just barely dying here. I kind of like the balance guy. He's cute. He's fun. 4-chain coming out from Spacey Soundy. Nightshine needs to find a girder clear like now. Okay, we do find it. Do we have a chain follow-up? We do have a 2-chain, which is not bad. Spacey with the stop time. I'm actually going for a big combo here into a chain rather than cashing in our girder.
Oh! Might have been a mistake.
Yeah, the greed. The greed is so real. But, like, I relate, you know? Look at this extension from Spacey into a 5. Huge. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that one was decisive. I think the biggest thing that Nightshine's character kind of deprives Spacey of is mid-game damage. Like, you were given every resource to recover, but not to hit hard back almost ever again.
Juicy, can I admit something? I had no idea there was a damage meter at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I noticed that.
It's so small.
It's so small when it's like one line. But when you have that maxed out to like a 5-chain, yeah, it's noticeable. I promise.
He promises, chat. Okie dokie. Spacey's got a bunch of material on the board. A lot of action. Nightshine, unfortunately, the dog's pattern is not really, like, even though it's a lot of girders, they're not aligned in a way that's conducive to making fast girder lines. Spacey does not have the pressure. Oh, but Nightshine cashing in the girders a little early.
Okay, gets out of it for a second.
Alrighty. They're now at match point for Spacey. We have a lot of action on this board. There's a lot of possibilities here. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of poking instead. Alrighty, Spacey respecting column 1. We do need to do that to live. Spacey preemptively building a line. Now thinking about the chain situation.
I mean, the line gives you a metric amount of time to like actually extend chain.
Mm-hmm.
Raising the board up. Taking only about 3 rows of that.
Yeah, I feel like I wonder if the intent with the girder is like, is there a little bit of risk reward in doing a low girder and then setting up a chain on top? I'm just so curious. Spacey winning the match. Just a bunch of stable pressure. And I have a feeling that's what our next match is going to be, along a similar line where players are going to be looking a bit more stable than they have earlier in the bracket. So we're at loser semis.
Alrighty then.
I feel like I could just rejoin Spacey's lobby.
I mean, potentially. It's pretty linear from here. I didn't leave.
Maybe is it still up?
There's a hanging net play synchronized in 1 of 1, so maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah, it's the same code though.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, he says.
No, I'm not.
This game's just so damn charming. You know?
Yeah.
Music's so cute. It's a shame that we really should not be playing with the pirate. He is so this is a game that was published by Tomy, the toy company. And they had a pirate toy where you stick little swords in his barrel or whatever. And they stuck them in this game.
Yeah.
It's like having...
It took me a second in like our warm-ups, but when I picked him and got to the full picture, I was like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
It's the one that you stab in the barrel and he goes, oh.
Yeah, it's like having Mr. Potato Head in your game. It's so funny.
Really. That's the sound that you make when you get stabbed, just in case you're ever curious.
True. Digi selecting my character, but reverse. The girders are on the inside instead of the outside.
So Digi really seems to like the old guy.
Mm-hmm. And Digi's pace has actually picked up significantly already.
Yeah. I'm noticing it's basically almost like the inverse of your character's damage pattern. We have the X's on the outer walls with the girders kind of lining the interior.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, no,
that's a low. That is a low clear from Spacey. I worry that we're not going to have enough material to defend ourselves with. Okay. All right, so Spacey really needs to respect this girder situation. More overhead damage from Digi. We are spending time stop in order to live, but
Boom!
No greeting.
Rats,
Oh, Digi. Yeah.
can I describe how I hear some of your verbal tics?
Oh no. This can't be good.
So, like, whenever you get nervous for another player, you go, oh, huh. And, like, it always strikes me as when you're, like, baking and then whatever you're making is a little bit hotter than the oven mitts can handle.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
I've had people say that to me before.
I was really hoping. I was hoping maybe not first the punch, but like not.
Yeah, yeah.
It could have been a unique moment there.
Wow, what an exchange. Damn. We're definitely going to get longer matches as we get deeper into the bracket. Our players much more stable, able to defend ourselves. What a weird chain from Digi. Looked sick. We're sending at least 4 lines over to Spacey and receiving a similar amount. Oh,
does not matter. Crazy.
Wild. Damn. Both players just sending a little pokes here and there. Just a line here and there. All right, what's Digi scheming about? Okay, he's getting a +1 on the girder situation.
Yeah.
Spacey looks a little uncomfortable. Had like a couple like, oops, I did the wrong clear kind of thing, which disrupted like girder formation, but oh, so greedy. But you know what? If you have girders in your incoming lines, like why not greed? Right? Like you have resources to defend yourself with. Spacey, okay, Spacey's cashing in time. We cannot get a girder here. No, it's not gonna work.
Oh, took just a little too long.
So, you can only make a girder if there's already pieces. Like, you can only make girders from below if all the columns are filled to that line. So if there's a gap there, you won't be able to like move the girder up there and get it to clear. I think it just falls down. Wow. Fast round for Spacey. Digi might be feeling a little uncomfortable here. What is the plan? Just a 2-chain. Digi is sending the pressure. Oh, Digi's spending a shuffle spell. That's what that sound effect is. I'm like, what is going on here? What is that? Okay, a bunch of overhead garbage from Digi. Digi, like, the garbage is really annoying, but I feel like we have oh, the shuffle is not helpful. Shuffle scary. We're shuffling again.
That seems like a deeply double-edged sword.
What are we doing? Oh, God. That's fine. Everything is fine. My blood pressure, normal. I have a normal amount of blood pressure.
My oven mitt's still working.
True.
Not burned through. Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh no. Spacey with a very commanding 5-1. Maybe I should just chill in this lobby.
I'm gonna chill here. Just need Roderick to get the code.
Oop, lost connection to host. Never mind.
Oh, now we kick us out. How dare you?
Oh my God, my hands, lol. You know, that's a normal reaction to playing this game. You know what? That's a normal way, to feel after playing this game. Especially since I do want to say that Spacey is playing a heroic losers run here.
Mm-hmm.
The bracket is linear, so it's like play a game of Nightshine, no rest. Play a game against Digi, no rest. Play a game against Roderick,
Potentially
no
rest. I
know
don't know.
that,
Roderick is someone to beat.
True. Unironically, you better be hydrated. If you're playing Roderick. You better be in your lane. If you're not in your lane, it's over for you.
So, okay, we're just waiting on a lobby, right?
No, we are just waiting on a lobby.
I can't think of like, gosh, I'm trying to remember what Rodnick. I always go to
Rodnick.
that. That is like the malapropas. That's the one I always trip up over. It's always Rodnick. Dr. Rodnick.
Dr. Rodnick.
There's so precious few games that Rodney is like actually bad at anymore.
True.
Usually it's just the stuff that I play.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's pretty solid at Street Fighter. Oh, assertion failed. We love assertion failed.
Well, I'm not saying anything about fighting games. He's just straight up better at that. It's a genre.
Mm-hmm. Connection rejected.
I'm in there.
You're in there?
I'm in there.
Third time's the charm.
Probably.
Let's go.
Rodney's looking at the pirate. He wants the pirate.
Who doesn't want the pirate? You know?
He even has the little stack of swords near him.
Mm-hmm. We're just doing FD5 all the way.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair. I don't know, like, the games have gotten longer as the bracket has progressed, so like
I'm pretty sure the players will also be thanking us.
Oh, I'm sure they're tired. Yo, the skill extension from Roderick.
Whoa! Wowzers!
Okay. Alright. Rage mode activated.
Like, literally, the line counter was not big enough for... Oh, wow, okay.
Spacey was looking for a skill stop that is only possible in panel. If you're trying to do the skill chain where you, like, scoot a piece underneath another one as it's falling, that one I think is more or less impossible in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a little sad because that's a fun thing to do in panel. I actually enjoy doing that.
No, that's fair.
Roderick just firing off the 5 like it's no big deal.
Man, it kind of isn't for him.
No. No, and that pressure is really, really challenging to deal with anything other than magic or a similar chain.
Can't believe Rodney's like he's deciphered the path to winning, and it's just simply be old. He's getting that early bird special. Oh my god. I think he's mad that you kicked him down to losers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about rage mode activated, you know?
Like, he's mad.
Okay. Roderick does have a lot of material, but Spacey finally managing to get the girder against this garbage. Roderick. So, okay, he only received the one line from Spacey. Okay, we're receiving more, but we didn't really crush too much of our unclearable garbage, so it's going to be sticking around on our board for quite some time. Spacey is in trouble.
Rodney lowered the line beneath a lot of the garbage there. I'm wondering why. Well, I mean,
couldn't tell you.
Not that I have a ton of room to question what he's doing, because, like, Laura, he's getting it.
Yeah. Roderick's pretty deep in this chain. Yeah, he actually is cashing it out because he's a little concerned.
The resources were not in his favor.
No.
This whole situation is not in his favor.
He is so funny. He was looking for a chain extension, considering moving the girders down, and then put them back when he realized that he was,
Of course.
Roderick's a little short on girders here. And Spacey's not going to be sending them. I don't know if Roderick's looking. He could definitely stand to grow here a few more times and look for a girder in the next line. But Spacey does not find the girder in time.
All right.
Wow.
Rodney severely warmed up now.
Yeah.
We're moving on to grand finals.
Duck station crashing. No big deal.
Yeah, this one does.
I got the ducky. Kind of a weird synchronizing state. I feel like it should just... I don't know if you kept the lobby up.
I did not. Give me a second.
Maybe I am... I'm just closing Duck Station again.
Trying to rejoin is not doing much for me at all.
Oh, I guess, am I hosting?
Yeah, you try it.
Okay, I'm gonna host. Play. Oh, I gotta open up.
Open
you
your
have
heart?
To open the Jame. Open the video Jame.
Singular?
Where Jame?
That's kind of gross.
All right, Roderick's in. Just gonna hover on the pirate while you join the session.
Thinking about the legality or lack thereof.
Mm-hmm.
So Rodney's in his revenge arc. Is this him picking an actual good character? I don't know well enough. But, like, he could. Nice skill extension. We're going to rush 4-chain. Usually a 4-chain is not a rush option, but you know what? Sometimes we make it that way. Rat's going all in on the time extension. We're going to get a little +1 off of hers. Rodney has to cash that in early, too, and he just dies, I guess. We have the funny little purple trigger. Extend green? Question mark? Maybe? No. Take a little bit of it backwards as a poke. That doesn't sound good for rats.
I feel in peril.
That's probably because you are.
No! That clear at the end killed me. It's so sad.
Rodney's going to tell me later, it's like, pick the old guy because being old makes you smarter, and I needed the brain juice to win.
Incredible.
No, that's going to be the logic. Okay, rats popping witch time. Getting at least a +1 here. We don't really have the extra resources to further chain. Wow, that's a lot of X blocks. We're making our way. We just need one more. Oh,
He's so fast.
yeah, he hadn't even spent his witch time yet.
It's so funny you call it that.
The more my brain deteriorates, the more I'm like, huh, what's just something silly? I'm like, Bayonetta's a silly game.
It is a silly game.
Mostly because of how much it died. Rest in peace, Bayonetta 3.
Rest in pepperonis.
You walk so Perry Slop could thrive.
How dare you call it berry slop?
I'm in a mood tonight. Okay, Rodney. Rodney. He can't even spend his time stop because I had to pause to not say witch time again. Because where are his girders? What is he doing with his life? Okay, now we're finally spending it. That's dire looking. What? This seems like a hard check state for Rodney, but it could realistically be the case for both players.
Sorry if I fall a little bit quiet, but
No, you're in the gamer zone. I get it. Her solo calmed all the winners files. I understand, but also like y'all are exhausting, even secondhand. And it's up 3-2. No real obvious change start. They're gonna not even draw in extra resources. 3-chain poke versus Rodney's 4. We have a pretty similar style here. Rodney's going to end up a little... Actually, worse for this trade, because Rat's going to be able to tack on the 3-chain. All you really need, like, if you're terrible at working through the damage in this game, which, understandable, like, one big chain trade suddenly means that you're going to be struggling and disadvantaged for the rest of the match. Damage just happens, and there was no getting out of it. No matter what the girders say, you're not getting out of it. You're just dying last. But, like, in a different fashion than Panel's dying last. Rodney with the 2-chain to the 3rd extend off of the skill insert there. But I don't like his board. I'm bad at this game, and I don't like his board. We have a lot of checkerboarded blues. cashing on the girder did not really seem to give him a lot. We're going to get 2 power chain tacked on off of it. Rats is also not like great on damage resources, but also she's in a place where she's not being pressured at all. So we got all but a single X block ruled out, 3 chain on top of that. This might be it. Rodney popping the witch time. Still greeting and not throwing his trash blocks underneath the damage to be erased. This is a Rodney thing that I cannot wrap my head around. Get it off your board, brother. It's not chain material. All right. And Rat's taking it 5-2 as your Twinkle First Edition champion. How you feeling?
I am tired and surprised. But that was a lot of fun.
You told me before we start back, like, yeah, you could win this one, Kevin. I'm like, I don't know about that. Alrighty.
Legally distinct Bayonetta puzzle game. Kayet, I'm buying 10,000 copies.
Okay. So that was KuruKuru Twinkle. Thank you so much for playing with us, guys. May 28th, we're back with Soldam, the funny reversey puzzle game. You are essentially changing all your pieces in an outward direction to the edge of the board, like you would reversey rules, and you're trying to create lines and do mix up on your down stacks. It's a game that looks like it would be hard to pick up than it is, but it's really not. You even have a handy little directional guide that will show you how your clears are going to resolve. It's a good time. It's an exciting game, and the soundtrack absolutely kills. Poto, we have, to my understanding, a sort of puzzle bobble-like, but you are making clears off of your top board falling to your bottom board, yes?
Yeah, you pilot the piece directly instead of aiming and shooting it.
That's interesting.
And you're looking to make combos rather than drops.
Okay. June 11th, we are back with Hamster Scramble, which is like, what if you got your platform fighter mixed in my puzzle bobble game? Essentially, you have a top and bottom half of your board. Top is reserved for traditional puzzles only. You got a puzzle bobble style. You're still trying to do the same thing, create big matches, create overhangs. You get little bonuses on bank shots. And in the bottom half, you are playing a platforming segment where your character is trying to basically nab the RNG that they want. A lot of different colored hamsters are in the bottom board, and if you can single out what you want out of that and nab it decisively, you can play your puzzle end faster, and you also have the option to hop over to your opponent's board, steal from their RNG, make shots on their board and make their life worse, or just punch them in the face. So that game is on Steam. Check it out. It's a good time. And June 13th, we are playing Yakuten Puzzle Bancho, which is a match 3 game. Very, very Puyo-coded, but you get a couple wrinkles. Namely, you have certain blocks that take 2 clears to resolve, which you can use to make some pretty weird chain extensions. And more importantly, it's a game that you really do not die from your first interaction. Damage converts very easily, it's very volatile, and it's not uncommon to see a match completely turn around from the deepest of disadvantage. So, check that out. It's got a lot of style and flair. And if you haven't checked out the rest of our schedule, we've got a lot of it already up ahead of time on our Discord and our challenge community. So go ahead, see what we got to offer, and we'll catch you next time. But before we go, it's time to see if we have any puzzle friends to raid. Hmm. 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 Tell me a little bit about your day while I keep putting in search prompts.
So today I was programming, I was refactoring the CPU logic for Puzzle Touchdown. And I've made it way worse, and it does not work. And
Okay.
it definitely low key ruined my day. And
I'm sorry.
then I was because I'm just like, I don't know if what I'm doing is important or good, or like I should be doing it. But I think it has to happen, so I'm doing it. And then I came here to play Puzzle Wednesday, and that really turned my day around. So
I'm glad to hear it.
that set of features should be done by the end of the week, but in the meantime, I'm a little vibrating.
We get frazzled sometimes. I get it. Well, we're gonna keep this one uncomplicated.
Blue Sentai just went live.
Okay. We can go raid then and see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
We only ran a little over 2 hours on this one. This is one of our most on-time brackets. God bless this game. All right. Gonna go ahead and say hi to Lou Sentai. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, guys, and we will catch you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.